One of the biggest stories of the year was the shocking loss of Lahaina on Maui. A wildfire reduced a historic community to ashes in a matter of minutes. And I was there when it happened. And that's when I met this man, John Singer, who lost everything but saved himself by jumping into the ocean. I went back this month to find him.
Hey, slow down. There's a car right here. Everybody stopped right
car's on fire.
A relentless monster, the flames approaching from every direction. With each second, the situation becomes more dire.
Everybody's got to evacuate.
In this police body cam video, you feel the desperation, the chaos.
Come out.
As officers, heroes, not only try to survive, but save as many as they can.
Hey, we can take four. Come on. Everybody out.
It is an incredible display of heroism. But getting everyone out was impossible. 100 people died. So many more came very close.
Anybody else?
I was there on vacation, amazed by the powerful winds, but then the flames broke out a couple of miles away. When the smoke settled, I hiked in to find out what I could. With every step, the scope of the tragedy unfolds. This must have been hell on earth. I meet John Singer. His home at the Front Street Apartment's a total loss. Still in shock, he describes what had just happened.
And then all of a sudden I said, I smell smoke. And the second I saw the big smoke and I noticed the incredible amount of wind, I just said, we're history.
Despite the pending doom, he fought that fire with a garden hose from his rooftop. With tears in his eyes, he recalls the moment he gave up.
And I ran with, a lot of heat at my back, and I ran to the left over here. We live very close to the ocean, and I ran to the ocean and I gave in.
So you literally saved yourself by jumping into the ocean?
Yes.
When you turned around and looked back, what'd you see?
Devastation. Everything. Gone. From the houses to the markets to the businesses, it's like a nuclear bomb went off here. There's nothing left.
At the Pacific Disaster Center, we get a shocking illustration of how accurate John's description is.
When we're looking at this area in Lahaina, we can zoom in very close and be able to see what the status is of these buildings.
Oh my God.
And so we know what's damaged, we know what's not damaged.
These are experts who analyze disasters all over the world, but this time it's different. The Pacific Disaster Center happens to be headquartered on Maui.
And we were able to bring in by 11:03 a.m. on the 9th imagery of what Lahaina looked like, so you can see the smoke still burning.
With remarkable accuracy, they can illustrate the details of the disaster. All that red indicates buildings destroyed or heavily damaged. Almost all of Lahaina.
Now, if you're interested in looking at the vehicles, these are all the different vehicles and where they were found.
You could even see that line of cars I shot on Front Street, all stacked up.
Hey, John.
Hey, hello, David.
4 months after the fire, I find John Singer in a rural community on the north side of the island called Haiku. His smile is a breakthrough. He loves the animals, the fruit trees, the garden. But don't be fooled. He still has a long way to go. Through disaster assistance, he's able to live here for the next few months. But when the money runs out, then what?
Being homeless. I think that's at the top of the agenda of everybody's fear. Where am I going to put my body? I have no, where am I going to sleep? The waiting list for low-income housing on Maui is 4 years, and that's the thing that we need most desperately on Maui is low-income housing.
He's still dealing with the trauma from that horrible day. Even though the wounds are still fresh, he worries the story isn't, and that America has moved on.
I'm not going to even sugarcoat it. I'm surprised to see you guys here.
Why?
I just did not expect to see incredible journalism going on like you guys are doing, like telling the real story. It's the aftermath. It's what happens after, the people, the lives, the devastation, how it's addressed.
Get in, Uncle.
If it's addressed, in the right way, with a lot of respect and dignity to all the people who live here.
Hey, does anybody need medics in here?
And that's really the story.
So there are still many questions that need answers, like what caused the fire, why was it so hard to get people out, and how will Lahaina be rebuilt? Several investigations are currently underway. What we do know is more than 2,000 buildings, most of them homes, were lost, and now 6,000 people are homeless. There is still tremendous need, but also fear, as John pointed out. Survivors worry that they have been forgotten by the rest of the country. And they say that they definitely and desperately still need our help, and they are concerned that we have moved on.
Yeah, it is so difficult to have that kind of uncertainty in front of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're going to visit some more folks and show you what they lost, and also get into how come it was so difficult to get people out of the disaster zone during the fire. That's coming up tomorrow at 5.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel, and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.